Hello and welcome to Study with Sudhir, your quality digital classroom. And today we are going to do Daska Dam. 10 questions from ICSE Class 10 History and Civics syllabus. These are 10 MCQs. Let's see kitne pani mein hai aap. And see, in history and civics, there will be essentially three kinds of questions that will be asked. One, of course, is the recall questions, and many of the questions pertaining to history will be of the recall kind. How much are you able to recall? Then there will be the understanding kind of questions, and this would be common to both civics and history. And in civics in particular, there will be the application kind of questions wherein certain parliamentary procedures you will be tested on whether you have understood it correctly and fully, so that even if there is some kind of a twisted question, you are able to choose the correct option. So in these 10 questions, I'll give you an idea about what kind of questions can be asked, and these are only 10. If you look at our Study with Sudhir app, you will find 400 such questions, right? These are not among those 400. On a regular basis, we conduct quiz on our course itself, the Century Batch, in order to continuously test students whether they are keeping up with the momentum ahead of the examination. So उस तरह का हमारा प्रयास रहता है ताकि हमारे स्टूडेंट जो स्टडी विद सुधीर ऐप पे है पूरी तरह से तैयार रहें हर सवाल का जवाब देने के लिए. Okay, so let's look at the first question. This one is from history. What was the distance covered by Mahatma Gandhi during the Dandi March? Now, this is a recall question कि आपको याद है या नहीं. There are questions which you could be asked relating to the date, the year in which something took place, right? This is slightly twisted in the sense that many students would miss out on the distance. The correct answer is 240 miles, which translates to 390 kilometers. It's quite possible that you could get this question in kilometers, right? So the correct answer in that case would be 390 kilometers. 240 miles, 390 kilometers. तो इस बात का ध्यान रखिएगा. Okay, so this is a typical recall question. Okay, now let's move ahead. Identify the correct statement. और इस क्वेश्चन को जरा ध्यान से पढ़िएगा. Okay, let me just move this. Identify the correct statement. Lord Mountbatten became the Governor General of India and Pakistan in 1947. क्या ये सही है? क्या ये गलत है? C. Rajagopalachari became the Governor General of India in August 1947. क्या ये सही है? गलत है. Muhammad Ali Jinnah became the Governor General of Pakistan in August 1947. Prince Salimullah of Dhaka became the Governor General of East Pakistan. Now, which of these is a correct statement? Lord Mountbatten became the Governor General of India and Pakistan in 1947. This is wrong because he became the Governor General only of India, not of Pakistan. So this is not the correct statement. C. Rajagopalachari became Governor General. He became the Governor General, but not in August 1947. He became later on in 1948, though for some period of time in 47, later part of 47, he was the acting Governor General. So this is also wrong. Prince Salimullah of Dhaka became the Governor General of East Pakistan. This is a deliberate attempt to confuse you because some of you may think, oh, Salimullah, Muslim League, Dhaka, he was East Pakistan. So perhaps he was Governor General of East Pakistan. When I gave this as part of a quiz, some students marked this as the right answer. The correct option is Muhammad Ali Jinnah became the Governor General of Pakistan in August 1947. He was their first Governor General. Okay, so this is a recall question, but this is also a question where you need to think and read the options very carefully. Okay. In which year was the partition of Bengal revoked? Now, many of you would know the year in which the partition of Bengal took place by Lord Curzon, right? When was it revoked? That's another thing which is there in your book. So, if partition of Bengal is part of your syllabus, one would assume that this kind of a question could also be asked. It has been asked in some school examinations, pre-board examinations for sure. The correct answer is 1911 when it was revoked. Revoked का मतलब उसको वापस ले लिया गया. Who presents the vote on account in parliament? Now you may think budget तो finance minister करता है या करती है. In this case, Nirmala Sitharaman. Who presents the vote on account? Now again, this is an attempt in a civics paper to kind of confuse the student. Ki, would it be something else? Would maybe the Prime Minister does it because it's vote on account, not the budget, because we know the Finance Minister presents the budget? Or could it be the Speaker? Again, an attempt to confuse. The correct answer is the Finance Minister. Vote on account jinko nahi malum hai, vote on account is presented when it is only for the next 3 to 4 months, especially in case if general elections are going to be held in the country. So a vote on account is presented so that the government has enough funds in order to carry on with their day-to-day expenditure, and the new government comes and presents a fresh budget later on in the year. Under what matters do Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha enjoy equal powers? No confidence motion? No, it happens only in the Lok Sabha. Money bill? Again Lok Sabha. Constitutional amendments? Yes, that's the where it has equal powers. Who takes charge of the proceeding? Now this is a deliberate attempt in semantics. Semantics का मतलब language में confuse करने की कोशिश की गई है. Who takes charge? Now you know that speaker is in charge of the proceedings of the house. But when I put a question, who takes charge? Student may get confused. Who takes charge? उसका मतलब maybe someone else is doing the thing. No, it's a deliberate attempt to confuse the student. So the correct answer will continue to be the speaker. No confidence motion is taking place against the government of the Prime Minister. It cannot be the Prime Minister. Vice President in any case is not part of the Lok Sabha. President is not going to come. He is only going to address the joint session. So the correct answer is the speaker, nothing else. So do not get confused with the wordings of the question. And that's what, in our 400 odd questions and the quizzes that we conduct on a regular basis on the Study with Sudhir app, we make students practice all such questions so that they are ready for any kind of eventuality. That is essentially the attempt that we make. And do you know that even teachers are part of our course? What happens as soon as the no confidence motion is passed? Read the options carefully. Mantra number 1, always read the question and the options very carefully before deciding to write the correct option. Government has to resign. Leader of the opposition takes over as the Prime Minister. क्या ऐसा होता है? No, it does not happen. Government continues. Government does not resign, but a new Prime Minister is elected by the ruling party. Does it happen? No. President calls for fresh elections. It can happen later on. But what is the operative word here? As soon as. As soon as the no confidence motion is passed in the Lok Sabha, the government has to resign. That will be the step 1. This will come perhaps later, right? Or if other parties are able to cobble up a government, then someone else will take over as the Prime Minister. But the first thing that happens, as soon as, is the operative word. Government has to resign. Agar baat ki baat kare, so this would be one of the options. Identify the correct statement. Isko bhi jara dhyan se padhiye. Listen and read this carefully. One of the nominated members can also be chairman of the Rajya Sabha. Nominated member Sachin Tendulkar voted in the presidential election. Nominated members of the Rajya Sabha cannot vote in the presidential election. However, they can take part in the impeachment proceedings of the president. It's a strange kind of arrangement, but that's the way it is. It is not necessary for Speaker of Lok Sabha to be the senior most MP. It's not necessary. It could be any MP who is chosen by the House, elected by the members of the House. He or she need not really be the senior most, the speaker, not the pro tem speaker, but the speaker. Deputy chairman of Rajya Sabha functions as vice president when the latter is unwell. No, deputy chairman will preside over the Rajya Sabha, but he is not going to be the vice president. So please read the wordings very carefully before you make it this thing. Many students ended up choosing this during the quiz. So the correct answer is C. Okay. Who prorogues the sessions of parliament? I think this one is simple. President. Okay. Adjourns, prorogues, do not get confused. States are represented in the Rajya Sabha on the basis of their tax collections, geographical area, population, literacy. Literacy hota to Kerala would have had the highest number of MPs because it's the most literate state. The correct answer is population. So check how many you got right, how many you got wrong, what are the lessons you learned, and for many more such questions, you can always look at the Study with Sudhir courses, the test series courses, in which you will get, as I said, more than 400 questions. Thank you very much for watching.